Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. I don't know if you saw my in the salon video with JadedTresses, but if you did, I did tell you that because there was a lot of commentary that I had to cut out, I was going to make it into a Ask the Professional video. So this is the first one of the Ask the Professional video where I'm getting my hair done by Tameeka McNeil-Johnson of JadedTresses. If you want to see the full video of my in the salon experience, check the description box or click here. But in this video, one of the questions that was asked of Tameeka from my loves on Facebook and Instagram was about color. So stay tuned to hear what she has to say about that.
Okay, so a lot of questions on Facebook about hair color. Is it safe for natural hair? What are your thoughts on it? How to go about getting it done? What are your thoughts on that? I know you do a lot of color, and you also have color in your hair.
So color really depends on your hair texture and what you're looking for. So say you want to go for something that's red, brown, or blonde, and you're all natural, it's generally a perfect canvas to do so.
Because it's virgin.
Virgin hair, so it's perfect. So that does not mean you need to bleach it out.
Okay.
And to achieve these looks, and you know, they see this and they're like, oh my God, it's so dark, they have to do it. But if your hair is healthy and you're in a healthy regimen, then the person should have no problem doing the color.
Okay.
But to ensure that they do it correctly and that it does fit into your day-to-day, having strand tests done is always good. So they'll mix a little bit of color. They'll generally take an area out somewhere that's visible to you, but maybe behind, so you can always tuck it away a good about an inch across and over. And this way we will color that particular area, not at the root necessarily, but maybe mid-shaft and ends. Let it sit for the normal time it should sit. Process as it should, achieve the color that it looks. If you're liking it and you're like, yeah, that's exactly the blonde I wanted, or the red I wanted, or the brown I wanted, then you live with it for a week or two. You know, you do your twisting, you do your co-washing, you do your wash and goes, whatever your regimen is, and then you deal with it. And then you see, do I like the way the mid-shaft and ends of that hair feel? Do I want that in certain areas of my head before you make that commitment? Because it is a chemical. And although you can always tone it down, if it's drying to your hair, all you're doing is toning down the dryness. It's still going to be in there. So you always want to make sure it's something that when you go for it, you're ready for it. And those generally, with most stylists, don't really, they do require an appointment schedule time, but they're not really charged because it's something that you want to say, do I want to commit to this particular? So don't hesitate to inquire about it. Every stylist is different. Some people don't specialize in color, so they're like, oh, we have to charge you for this because it's not what they do. But any person that does any color will be, feel free to say, you know what, let's make sure we're good with that. So make sure, one, you're not allergic. Allergic reactions can break out all over, and it can also just break the hair. Doesn't mean the chemical was bad. Maybe you had a problem with the color pigment in it, and that was an allergy to the hair itself. But once you get that clear, then you make that commitment saying, you know what, I want to sprinkle it on the top only or all throughout, or make it my one all over color, which I never suggest anyone who's a virgin. Not only that, it's like if you're a virgin head of hair, to jump into one all over bright red, like everyone thinks my hair is all red, it's actually red highlights. It's too much upkeep. When you have something that leaves some of your dimension of your hair mixed in with whatever other tone, it just gives so much room for that to grow out. And it can grow out over a year period of time, and no one even know because Afro just fluff up. So it's just, you know, look at the roots on the side of my head.
So if someone, so for natural hair, no matter what texture, it's safe. But be with a professional.
Definitely be with the professional.
Okay, that's like wisdom right there. You have to get yourself with a professional. Don't go get the box color. What about the women who are like, I want the color, but they're not necessarily sure what does it mean afterwards? Like once I get home, my hair's colored. Now what? Is everything still the same? Do I go back to my normal regimen?
You definitely continue to do your normal regimen, but you do want to incorporate an extra deep treatment. And if you're not a person that does deep treatments on a regular before color, I don't suggest doing that color because what you're going to do is, it's not that the color's drying your hair out, it's that your color is like, you know, monitoring your infant. You got to cater a little bit more to them. When they need a bottle, you got to give them their bottle. Not when you want to, but when it needs the bottle. So you definitely want to, you know, throw in an extra deep treatment. If your regimen is every 2 weeks, the first time after color, you wait a week before you do a treatment, and then you weekly for the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks consistently do a deep treatment, and then you're on a good roll. Then you continue your normal regimen from there. But give it a little extra love in the very beginning.
Is it ideal or is it necessary for someone to have to switch products to like color safe products or good for color products, or is that just the marketing?
That goes, it's all marketing, and people hate me for they're like, damn, Tameeka, you tell it. But no, it's all marketing, honestly. Everything, just like the cold washing and this one, it's all the same stuff that's always been out there. There's no conditioner that is going to deposit color into your hair. If it does, then it has a chemical in it. That's not a good thing. It's not going to deposit color into it. There are conditionings that basically moisturize the hair and leave you with an extra slip and extra shine that illuminates the color that's around your hair. But it's not going to deposit. If it does, it's not good because you're going to have it everywhere when you put your gels and your Shea Moisture in it, got lots of color falling all over. So you don't want to do all of that. You want to make sure you work, your conditioners in, deep condition it when needed. Okay. And always ask the stylist, is it safe to do one right away? How long should I wait to wash, wet, or condition the hair, period? Because depending on high color and like high-end colors terms of like vibrant reds and purples, which are in and stuff like that, if you put a conditioner on too soon, it runs right out. Because our hair is naturally porous. So we need it to level into that hair a little bit longer for about a good week. Then you do your normal cold wash and then go into your normal shampoo.
My hinds grabbing the wrong, catch up, wear buttons against me. Can't prosper. Armor of God is much stronger than the army of y'all. I'm ready for war. After that, I'm ready to ball, and after that.